Hey, are you really happy being at this company? There are plenty of companies out there that have way better conditions. You can even come to our company. We could even raise your pay.
I like this company. Just watching everyone working and seeing them having a good time is good enough for me.
Boy, you've always been unconventional. You really haven't changed.
Hey, Hamamatsu, got nothing to do? Why don't you make everyone some tea? Sure, okay. Oh boy. What's a high school graduate doing in our company? I just don't get it.
Hey, why is he always being made to serve tea to everyone? He's been with the company for like 5 years already, right? Oh, you haven't heard? He's Rui Hamamatsu. He joined our company after high school, but he's just not cut out for it. I thought our company only accepted university graduates. Well, you can work here even if you dropped out of college. But it seems like he was accepted, but he can't really do anything. Everyone calls him deadweight. Really?
Deadweight, huh?
But if he can get into the company after only finishing high school, I wonder if that means he's the boss's son or got in through connections. Is it really okay to treat someone like that? I mean, he did get in through a special entry process. It's not like I can do anything. After all, I'm just a newbie myself. Hey, Aoi, do you know what this is? Well, what is it? Our company has this really convenient thing. See? Who's this cute girl? Pretty cool, huh? This is an AI that our company incorporated about 4 years ago. Wow, that's really something. Her name is Toa-chan. And she not only handles documents, but also answers and writes emails. You'll get your own smartphone and PC, so then you'll be able to install and use Toa-chan too. Give it a try, speak to it. Oh, okay. Pleased to meet you, Toa-chan. I'm Aoi Shirayuki. Pleased to meet you, Miss Shirayuki. I'm Toa. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Wow, Toa-chan just spoke! Wow. Cool, huh? With Toa-chan, our company is really growing. I was really taken aback by my fascination with Toa-chan that I completely forgot about Mr. Hamamatsu.
Hey, Hamamatsu, got nothing to do again? Well, get down in the basement and get those files tidied up, would ya? Yeah. What's that wishy-washy answer? You just go ahead and quit if you want, you know. Okay, I'm on my way. Okay then. Oh well, clearing out the files. Guess if they ask, I'll do it. Okay, all done with the docs for the client. Toa-chan, please give it a once-over, would you?
Yes, sir. Master!
Oh, yeah. What is it, Toa-chan? I've mentioned this before, but could you stop with the master?
But master is master after all.
That's one point you seem to disregard.
Sorry to interrupt, Master. I arranged all the corresponding files in the file, so please verify it.
Roger that. I will check it after I finish cleaning up.
For your information, the due date is in 3 days.
Got it. I'll look it over ASAP to give you enough time to make any changes. After relying on my instructions to Toa-chan, I headed down to the storage area to start cleaning. Phew, a bit more and I'm done.
Hello?
Oh, you're that?
Yes, I'm Aoi Shirayuki. I joined the company this year and I work in the same section as you.
What's up? I mean, if you are in the same section, you have no business down here.
Yeah, well, it's just that I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
It's, well...
Relax, take your time.
It's just that I wanted to know.
Hey, what are you two doing here? You're that new girl who just joined our company, right? The talk is true, you are pretty cute.
Please don't come any closer.
Come on, don't be like that.
Please let go.
Better leave it there. You could be charged.
Oh, sorry about that. By the by, think you really should be doing this to me?
What do you mean?
Despite my appearance, I happen to be the grandson of one of the company's executives. I could get you fired in no time.
Oh, I get it. So this is a threat.
Hey, don't go accusing me now. This is just kind of a self-introduction.
Is that right? I didn't know there were such unusual self-intros.
Yeah, right.
Will the no-use deadweight employee step aside and observe? But I can't let you disrupt the office environment now, can we?
What? Are you disregarding what I'm telling you?
Take it however you please. However, I just cannot have you insulting my subordinate.
Mr. Hamamatsu.
I see. I'm looking forward to the next staff transfer.
That's all the womanizer said and just walked away. I heard rumors about that guy. Man, he's only been at the company for 2 years. There are limits to such a cocky attitude.
Mr. Hamamatsu?
What is it?
I'm going to apologize to him.
What?
I don't want you to get transferred for my sake.
Oh, that... It's okay. Even if I get transferred, if I'm still employed, no problem.
Why are you so calm about it? As he said he could even have you fired.
Yeah, well, that would hurt.
Right? I'm gonna go apologize.
Yeah, if I leave the company, I won't be able to look after Toa-chan.
What?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. If I get fired, I guess that's that. What's more, Miss Shirayuki, you better be getting back to your office duties.
Why are you so nonchalant about it?
Don't worry about it. If anybody asks, just say Hamamatsu got in the way or something, okay?
I can't do that.
I don't want to see you get reprimanded.
Why, Mr. Hamamatsu?
Come on, just do as I say. Come on, get going.
Huh? Thank you.
You're welcome, but I wasn't much help. With that, I turned around and returned to cleaning out the files. Then, the next day, as part of the office shakeup, I wasn't fired, but I was transferred to an affiliate company. What a relief to have the deadweight employee off our backs.
That's saying too much, boss. I mean, although true, poor old Hamamatsu.
You say that, but you're pretty happy about it. Basically, it was a mistake to hire a mere high school graduate anyway.
How awful. You just make judgments about people based on their education. Mr. Hamamatsu was such a nice and considerate person. He got transferred because he stuck up for me. I was disheartened that I was not able to do anything and angered at the cruelty of the staff. Toa-chan, what is it? Is it right to simply just get rid of someone like that? And why did Mr. Hamamatsu get transferred? The people at this company are foolish. Toa-chan? I broke the cardinal rule. I will regret my decision later. After that, Toa-chan disappeared from my smartphone. Toa-chan seemed like she was really upset. Toa-chan seemed so cute and friendly before, but this time she looks sad. A completely different person. There seems to be a wall between us, like she's rejecting me. What is it? As I was contemplating this, I soon learned the reason why.
What's up? Are we there yet?
It's not working. She doesn't answer.
Come on, do something!
What else am I going to do? What's going on? Hey, what's happening here? Aoi, we're in a tight spot. What tight spot? Toa-chan isn't answering. Nobody has been able to get her online. Really? I was just talking to her a minute ago.
What am I gonna do? Toa-chan handles all my documents, so I can't get any work done. There are documents that I have to submit to our client.
I gotta submit the doc to a client today and I haven't even finished it. What am I gonna do? All the data is handled by Toa-chan. The entire company is in a panic because they are unable to access Toa-chan. Excuse me, doesn't anybody know where all the data is filed? All the files were handled by Toa-chan, so nobody knows where they are. That can't be right. The file manager should know where all the files are, I'm sure.
In order for Toa to handle the files easily, all the files are stored on a server somewhere. But apparently, only the person who designed Toa knows where it is.
So, the best option is to ask the developer.
That's it.
You're right, Aoi. You're the only person who could come up with that. You're a genius. What? Seems like anybody would think of that. So, we all decided to try and locate Toa's developer. If we can locate the developer, we can get the files and also possibly repair Toa-chan. But
Why doesn't anyone know who the developer is?
we were unable to locate Toa's developer, much less any people who know him. Suddenly, the monitor turned on. You people are foolish. Toa-chan!
Toa, what are you doing? Hurry up and hand over those documents.
I will not answer commands from humans who took Master away from me.
What are you talking about? Hurry up and hand over those files!
I've been patient as you made fun of Master, but the Master taught me to be kind to humans. However, the Master is no longer with us and I no longer need to be patient. I hope you will suffer your banality. With that, Toa's image disappeared off the screen.
That stupid AI! How can it disobey us humans? Gah!
I wonder if the Master Toa was talking about could be... When I thought of what Toa said, and the timing of it all, there's only one person that could be the so-called Master. I'm going to step outside for a bit. Hey. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump into you. No problem. You look like you're in a hurry. What's the matter? Oh, what a pretty woman. Are you okay? Did you bump your head? No, I'm fine. I was just in a hurry to find someone, and I just bumped into you. I see. But the office is in a panic. Should you be going off somewhere? It seems Toa has disappeared. Why does she know that? Well, I guess she is an employee, so it makes sense, but I don't remember such a pretty woman like this around. Yes, that's how it seems. I thought so. I just knew this would happen. What? You must be Rui's superior, right?
Yeah, who are you?
Huh? You don't know who I am? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Haven't seen you around. Please, I have to ask you to leave. We're in a pinch right now.
I understand. This just won't do.
What?
Hey, Toa. This is Irumi. You keep this up and Rui's not gonna be happy. Really? Miss Irumi, why are you here? I just heard Rui was transferred, so I figured you would go off on your own and sulk. Hence, here I am. I'm not sulking! Boy, what do you call what you are doing right now, then? So it's true. The person who built Toa-chan was Mr. Hamamatsu? Wow, you figured it out. That is very commendable. Rui insisted that this all be hush-hush.
Wait a minute. That no-use employee made Toa? That can't be right. And who the hell are you?
Huh? Me? I'm Irumi Kijo.
What? Kijo?
Oh yeah, the CEO of the company is named Kijo, if I recall. The name Kijo is well known in Japan. It's widely known as a huge conglomerate, and there are many affiliates bearing its name. And the expression of her face conveys it all.
Are you saying you're President Kijo's...
That's right, his granddaughter.
Gah! Please forgive me. I didn't realize his granddaughter was here.
Truth be told, I hate being called a granddaughter of the president. I am, after all, the president of an affiliated company. However, let's put this aside. The reason why Rui is here is because I scouted and had him join our company. In high school, Rui was the only one who would accept my unreasonable demands without question. I have to tell you, anybody that can handle my demands is someone you don't want to mess with. Is that really something to brag about? I asked him to wait until I graduated from university and forced him to stay at this company. But you really gave him a job, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you know. But he could do his job properly.
I know you gave him boring routine jobs. Do you know why Toa was developed?
No?
It was built to monitor employees' work schedules and things like power harassment. Afterward, Rui added various other applications and functions. That means all your harassment and that womanizer's antics were all being monitored. The reason why I didn't speak was that I wanted to get all the facts before I made my decision.
Decision?
We don't need people that look down on others based on their educational backgrounds or disgusting womanizers. That idiot who's related to an executive and had Rui transferred. And I'll have you people take responsibility for causing Toa to shut down. You're all fired effective immediately.
But you can't!
So that's the case. Forgive us, Toa. But what about Master? Don't worry about him. We had already thought what would happen to Rui in advance if he got transferred, and we wanted to monitor those responsible. Rearranged so that he would return later on. Really? Well, truth be told, I wanted him to remain at my company, but he wouldn't relent. Well, I'm here, so he would never leave Toa. Yeah, well, we should just connect to the entire system, but let's not get into the details. Okay then. I'll let you take care of the rest. Excuse me? Oh, you're that... Thank you very much! So, Mr. Hamamatsu is returning, right? Yes. If he doesn't, poor old Toa here will start sulking again. I'm not sulking! Also, it's Rui who's doing all the corrections and rewrites. So if I take Rui away, my grandpa would be very angry. I thought those connections were done by Toa. Well, it's kind of hard because the documents are made by people who don't really have a proper grasp of the situation. So it's a bit difficult for Toa to revise everything properly before it's sent out to the clients. For that reason, all the docs are first sent to Rui so he can look them over. So does that mean Mr. Hamamatsu is... Yes, he's a real brain. I mean, he built Toa in about a year after joining us. That's incredible! Yeah, you think? But don't take him away. I got my eye on him. That's all she said and left in good spirits. Mr. Hamamatsu, could you give me some advice on this doc? Mr. Hamamatsu, could you join me for lunch today? Master!
After returning from my business trip, for some reason the atmosphere has changed. I was surrounded by all the office girls. Harumi told me about yesterday's incident, but this sure is a drastic change.
Mr. Hamamatsu!
Hey, Miss Shirayuki.
I'm so glad you're back!
Please, don't cry. It's not that serious.
But this is all my fault!
She started crying. This incident really got to her emotionally.
Please don't disappear from me again!
So if I'm asked like that, how could I possibly resist? Of course! Besides, I really love this company. Well, it seems Harumi heard of this conversation and so started to show her face around here more frequently. In addition, Miss Shirayuki started to follow me around. In turn, Harumi started to get envious of our relationship. On top of that, Toa even gets angry at me.
One day, my childhood friend came over to my place.
I'll make you forget your big sister.
Huh? Wait! Miku! Cut it out!
No, I won't cut it out. I've always had feelings for you. I need to let you know.
She was spilling her feelings towards me. Oh, by the way, the sister she's talking about is my stepsister. Speaking of which...
Oh my gosh, what is she planning to do with my Daichi?
She was hiding under my bed! What the heck is going on? Our parents had remarried, and my stepsister came into the family at the end of March. Her name is Haruka Narumi. She's a year older, and currently a junior in high school. She's known as the prettiest girl in school, and...
Nice to meet you. Wait, Mr. Okamura? You're going to be my little brother?
What? Miss Haruka? You're going to be my sister? We knew each other from middle school. I actually had a major crush on her, and purposely chose the same high school so I could go to school with her again. I never thought we would end up living in the same house as brother and sister.
Mr. Okamura, or maybe I should call you Daichi?
Yeah. I guess I'll call you Haruka then. We were both embarrassed, but I was excited. I'd never imagined I would be living with my crush under one roof. However...
Hey, Daichi, why would you take a bath before me?
Oh my gosh! Put some clothes on! What does it matter who goes in first?
It does matter!
Why?
If I go in after you, I might get pregnant.
Are you insane? You need to go to sex ed again. Haruka was different from what I had seen at school. She had a very harsh attitude towards me. My dream had collapsed within the first 2 weeks. We weren't getting along, and the fighting never stopped. What did we fight about? Well, for instance, Haruka, you're wearing my clothes without my permission again!
Yeah, so? What's mine is mine. What's yours is also mine, since you're my little bro.
You see what I had to deal with every day? At other times...
Okay, I'm taking a bath now, so don't even think about peeking.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I'm serious. No peeking, okay? Not even just a little peek. You should know that I will get very angry. Oh, seriously.
Jeez, I get it. Just go take your freaking bath. And so on. She just kept bugging me about everything. A month had passed since my stepsister moved in, but our relationship was not getting any better. I really liked her. I guess things just don't go as well as you want them to.
You okay? You look sad. Is something wrong?
Hey, Miku. It's about my new sister. She's just so mean. This is Miku Soramini, my childhood friend. I decided to tell her everything. It's just so frustrating. She doesn't treat me like a brother. She treats me like a piece of trash.
I kind of feel like Doraemon listening to Nobita's problems. I don't have any special tools I can give you like Doraemon, but I'm always here for you if you ever need to vent, okay?
Thanks, Miku. You've always been so supportive of me.
How about we continue this talk after school, at your place?
Sounds great. Thanks, Miku. Come to think of it, she has been over since we started high school. She's gotten pretty cute since school started. I wonder if she likes anybody. That evening, Miku went home for a bit to put her stuff down, so I decided to go home first and wait for her. As always, Haruka started bugging me the moment I got home.
Daichi, Mom and Dad aren't coming home today.
Oh, okay then.
Don't think you can jump on the opportunity, okay? Don't let me find you sneaking into my room or something.
I won't! You're the one who always sleepwalks into my futon during the night.
Our rooms are right next to each other, and I can't control it when I'm sleeping.
Can't you sleepwalk somewhere else? Oh, and my childhood friend is coming over today.
A friend? It's a boy, I'm assuming.
Why would you assume it's a boy? It's a girl. You don't know her, but her name is Miku Soramine.
What? Miku Soramine? She's that cute sophomore, isn't she? Oh, everybody says she's like an angel.
I guess. I don't know about the angel thing, but all the juniors talk about her.
No way! No pretty girls allowed! How dare you try to bring in a pretty girl when you have a sister like me?
That makes no sense. She's been my friend since we were little children.
This is my house, too. You can't bring in strangers without my permission.
My stepsister and I continued our argument for a while until...
Fine, then I'll leave the house. I'm going to my boyfriend's house.
Huh? You have a boyfriend? With that personality?
Yes, I do. In fact, I might have 3 or 4.
If you're dating 4 guys at once, that's just wrong. But I'm glad you have somebody.
Ha! Don't come running after me. I'll be gone now.
I won't run after you. See you later. So my stepsister left the house all irritated and bitter. Soon after, Miku arrived at my place.
I'm here. Hey, Daichi. Hey, was that your stepsister storming out of here?
Oh, yeah, it was.
What happened? She looked really angry. Did you guys have a fight?
It's nothing new. Why don't you head up to my room? I'll get us some drinks.
It's been so long since the last time I've been here. It smells like Daichi.
Yeah, last time you were here, we were in middle school. We used to go over to each other's houses all the time.
I know. This brings back so many memories.
While I was having a conversation with Miku, my stepsister was...
Oh, he should be coming after me right about now, right? Oh, he's such a stupid brother. Why isn't he coming after me? That girl is way too into her brother. Don't say that. She just has a very sad life.
Becoming known as the pathetic girl in love with her brother. So every time we see each other, we start fighting for some reason. I should just ignore her, right?
Maybe she actually wants to get to know you.
Really? It seems like she's having a blast seeing me unhappy. I think she might really hate me.
If she really didn't like you, I think she would just ignore you. Oh, no, my contacts are drying up.
Oh no, are you okay?
Oh, it came out. I'm not used to them yet. Is my eye red?
Here, let me see. While I was checking Miku's eyes, my stepsister was...
What the heck are they doing?
outside of the house, losing it. She was watching us through the window. Apparently, it looked like we were kissing from her point of view. What a typical anime situation. Here, let's go get your eye washed out. Haruka uses contacts, so I'm pretty sure we have some cleaning solution.
Okay. Oh, our hands.
Don't trip, okay? Oh, yeah. Remember when we used to hold hands whenever we walked to school?
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing now that we're older.
We did notice Haruka coming home as we headed to the bathroom and went upstairs.
Who does he think he is? Bringing home girls and trying to do nasty things with them? Oh, this is just unforgivable! I'm going to walk in on them. They ought to feel embarrassed! Hey, you guys! What are you... Oh, they're not here. They were just here, all cuddly and lovey-dovey. Oh, where could they be?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Voices from downstairs. They were down there? Oh, this is bad. If they find out I came in here...
Huh?
What's wrong, Daichi?
Nothing. It's just I thought I heard my stepsister's voice. I guess I was just hearing things.
There's nobody here. You probably just heard something else.
I guess. She said she was going to her boyfriend's house.
That was close. It's good they didn't find me, but how'll I get out without them noticing?
I've heard some rumors about your stepsister's boyfriend from other students.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Apparently he's a sophomore. He goes to our school, but nobody actually knows who he is.
That means somebody in our grade is going out with her. I wonder who.
I've heard he's very manly, extremely good-looking. They started going out in middle school, and he liked her so much, he applied to the same high school as her so he could be with her.
I see. I've never heard those rumors. I bet he would be so surprised if he finds out what she's actually like.
I really want to know who. Oh, I can't stop thinking about it. So, about what we were talking about earlier. What kind of relationship are you aiming for with your stepsister?
Well, I did have a crush on her. Now that we're siblings, I would like to at least get along.
What? Daichi likes me? Oh, that's incredible. Oh, but I thought we were getting along fine. Daichi doesn't think so?
But living with her has definitely been an eye-opener. That girl is mean and arrogant.
Oh, how dare he!
I mean, I don't hate her. We're family now, and I want to be on good terms with her.
I didn't know he was feeling that way. I was just trying to talk to him as much as possible, but I guess he saw me as arrogant. Oh, if he finds out I'm hiding under his bed right now, maybe he'll hate me for good. Oh, what the heck am I doing? I actually really like Daichi. I lied about having a boyfriend. I didn't want to seem pathetic, and I told him I had one. But Daichi is the one I actually... Hey, Daichi, do you mean it when you say you want to get along as a family? You don't have romantic feelings?
Of course. It's a family. We're siblings.
But if you guys are only step-siblings, you're allowed to get married, right?
Marriage? Whoa! No way! There's no way I'm getting married to my stepsister!
I agree. I mean, she has a boyfriend, right?
Anyways, let's talk about you. Why did you change your appearance after you got into high school?
Me?
Well, yeah. In middle school, you used to have glasses and had your hair in a ponytail. You look nothing like now.
Well, why do you think I changed?
Is it because you wanted to get a boyfriend in high school?
That's correct. Well, there's a little more to it.
What do you mean?
It's because the boy I liked didn't even see me as a girl in middle school. I wanted him to at least be interested in me.
Wow! I didn't know you liked anybody.
Yeah, ever since we were in elementary school.
Oh, I see. Who is it?
He's right in front of me.
What? Me?
Uh-huh. I tried really hard to catch your eye.
Oh, no, she didn't!
I see. You like me. I'm sorry I didn't realize.
It's okay. But I gotta say, you're pretty oblivious. I gotta tell you, when you told me about your feelings for Haruka in middle school, I was pretty shocked.
I apologize for my insensitivity.
So, Daichi, what do you think of me now? Would you want to date me?
Well...
No. Turn her down, Daichi. You have me now. I have feelings for you, too. Oh, we like each other. Say you will date your stepsister.
I'm sorry. It's just so sudden. I don't know what to say.
Yes! Very nice, brother. Now you go on and tell her you're in love with your stepsister. I see. Do you still have feelings for Haruka?
Oh, well, about that.
I will make you forget her.
Huh? Wait! Miku! Cut it out!
No, I won't cut it out. I've always had feelings for you. I need to let you know. Oh my gosh, what is she planning to do with my Daichi? Please, Daichi, you can think of your stepsister. Just tell me you like me back.
Hey! That is just totally not okay. You are Miku, not my stepsister. Miku being so passionate about her feelings for me moved my heart. She's right about Haruka. She has a boyfriend, and I would never be able to tell her my feelings. That's why Are you sure you really want me?
Yes, you are the only one for me.
Okay. Miku, let's...
No!
What was that voice? It sounded like something from hell.
I'm scared. Who is it? Hi there. I'm Daichi's stepsister.
Haruka! What the heck are you doing under my bed?
Wherever there is a brother, there will be a sister.
That makes no friggin' sense!
Okay, first of all, I don't care if she's your childhood friend. You don't just bring her into the house to do things like that.
Don't make this about us, you lurking freak woman! You scared us to death!
I know you like me so much. How could you let yourself be easily swayed, you idiot?
Who? Who said I liked you? No way! I am not liking you at all right now!
Excuse me. Miss Haruka, were you listening to our entire conversation? Of course I was. That's why I'm telling you there's no way he's getting a girlfriend. Why? You don't own him just because you are his stepsister. Yes, I do. He is mine. I'm not gonna let some childhood friend swoop in and take him. Let me remind you, you are the one who swooped in only 2 months ago. I've been by Daichi's side for over 10 years now.
Okay guys, let's calm down.
It's your fault, you ignorant idiot!
What? I'm sorry. Wait, Haruka, you have a boyfriend, right? Don't butt into my relationships.
Oh, the boyfriend? That was a lie.
What? You lied?
I had to tell the boys that because they wouldn't leave me alone. Do you know how many guys asked me out when I was a freshman?
I hate how you're so pretty.
Let's go over it once more. No dating. You got it? No, I am not backing down no matter what.
Obviously, we couldn't reach an agreement. It was taking too much time. We decided to finish this another day. That night, Haruka, why were you under my bed? And why did you interrupt us?
I was jealous. Oh, just so jealous.
Jealous? Let me get this straight. You like me too?
We've been living together for over a month now. Can you be any more clueless?
Ow! Ow! Ah! Dude, please stop!
I can't believe you didn't notice when I was being so obvious.
Okay. I learned my lesson. Let go of me!
However, I am sorry about my arrogant behavior and how I was mean to you.
Haruka, well, I'm sorry I didn't realize you had feelings for me.
Therefore, I'm all yours tonight. Our parents aren't coming home. Please indulge yourself.
Huh?
Is there any man strong enough to decline that offer?
I was glad the wall between Haruka and I was gone. Meanwhile, Miku was...
So, Haruka likes Daichi. Oh, no! I will not let her win. I will beat her to it, and she will lose.
It seemed like she was planning something terrifying. The battle between my stepsister and my childhood friend was about to get really heated up. My name is Tatsuya Tsuji. I'm a senior in high school. After school today, I walked in the opposite direction of my house. The reason for this was because I had to drop something off at my classmate's house.
Who is it?
Hey, I'm here. This was the classmate who I came to visit. Her name was Kurumi Kuragaya. She sat next to me in class. It's been 2 months since she last came to school. That's why I've been dropping off her assignments and homework for her. But
I told you that you don't need to come.
she doesn't seem to appreciate my effort. Come on, don't say that. I came all this way to drop your work off.
You don't need to, and you should mind your own business.
Hey!
Huh?
Come to school when you can. Our conversations always went like that. She wasn't a very extroverted person in the first place, but I thought she was a little bit more friendly before. We first became friends about 6 months ago. We found out about each other's existence for the first time in junior year, when we became classmates for the first time and we were placed in the seats next to each other. Good morning, Kuragaya.
Morning.
She was introverted, and I never saw her hanging out with anyone. I'm not sure if she dislikes being in groups, but she's usually alone. She was very pretty, but the guys in our class always looked at her from afar and never bothered to actually talk to her. Maybe that's the reason why things happened the way they did. 2 months ago, when she suddenly stopped coming to school, no one seemed to worry about her. It's probably because the relationships she had with her classmates were that insignificant. Sir? It was also the same for me. I can't say I was ever really close to her. Huh? Could I have Kuragaya-san's assignments so that I can drop them off for her? But the reason why I offered to help her was probably because I was lonely. Today's weather is nice again.
I can't believe you're trying to start a conversation with a topic that boring.
She suddenly disappeared, even though she had always been next to me in class every day. So perhaps I felt the void of her presence.
You're very persistent, aren't you?
I visited her house again 3 days later. I wonder how many times she's tried to chase me away like this. I was hurt by her harsh words at first, but now they don't faze me at all. Yep. Well, since you don't come to school, your assignments and paperwork piled up pretty quickly.
If it was urgent, the school would mail it to me. I'm saying you're being persistent by dropping off my work just to check up on me.
I think it's fine. We used to see each other in school every day, didn't we?
I didn't intend to see you every day. You just always put yourself within my peripheral vision.
I take back what I said. She's a bit too harsh sometimes.
That's all, right? Bye.
Yeah, see you soon. Huh? Hey!
What? Do you still need something?
Are you sick?
Huh?
Your face doesn't look too well. I didn't notice it when we were talking, but I think she's not feeling well.
You're imagining things. I don't know what you're talking about.
The truth is, she was probably trying to not let me notice how unwell she was. She looked like she was in pain earlier, but now she was trying to look normal.
That's all, right? Bye then.
Wait! Are you okay?
Don't touch me without my permission, stupid!
It's not the time to be worrying about things like that.
Anyways, I'm fine. I haven't eaten yet, so I just feel a little faint from hunger.
She hasn't eaten anything yet? But it's already afternoon. When was the last time you ate?
Yesterday? Lunch?
What did you eat?
Instant noodles.
That's bad. You're obviously going to get sick like that. You need to eat properly.
Don't be nosy and butt into people's diets. Besides, I'm fine. Like I said, I'm okay, so don't worry too much. Ugh, bye.
I shouldn't worry too much, right? I was worrying about her so much, but she still gave me the same attitude. I'm going to start getting annoyed pretty soon. Actually, I'm starting to think I was crazy for not allowing her words to bother me until now. I keep doing things that have no benefit for me whatsoever out of the kindness of my heart, and I get treated badly as a result.
Yes, what?
Hey,
Didn't you go home?
here. I went grocery shopping for you.
What?
But, I've been trying to help her for a while now. No one ordered me to help. It was my own choice to do so. I bought different healthy and nutritious foods. Can I come in? I wasn't asking for compensation from the very beginning.
Whoa, don't be stupid. Why do you think I'd just let you? Whatever. Do what you want.
Here. It's a simple dish, but eat this. You're hungry, right?
Instant noodles are a good enough meal for me.
Nope. You're gonna get sick by eating like that.
Gosh, you really like to meddle in other people's business, don't you? You didn't need to make this.
How is it?
Hey,
Yeah?
are there seconds for this?
So, you did like it.
Thank you for the food.
Yeah?
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad? You ate it all up so quickly. Anyways, I know it's none of my business walking into someone's house and lecturing you, but
Huh?
I'm surprised you're able to survive here. After we wash the dishes, we have to take care of that mess.
What? You're not planning to clean too, are you?
I can't ignore it and leave after seeing the mess.
Oh, you're like my mother.
You say that now, but I've always been like this, haven't I? What?
Watching you clean alone makes me feel uncomfortable and useless.
Don't mind me. I'm doing this because I want to.
I tend to slack off on chores when I live alone.
You live alone?
Yeah, my dad's busy, so he's never home. He just sends me a monthly allowance and I live off of that.
Oh,
I'm warning you, don't feel sorry for me or anything. I like being on my own.
got it. I didn't mean to feel bad for her, but if she's going to tell me not to, then she shouldn't say such things with such a lonely expression.
You're overstaying your welcome.
Sorry about that, but your place is cleaner, right?
I don't know where things are now.
I swear, she is so mean to me.
If I can't find something, you're responsible for finding it. What? Why'd you make that face? I'm not letting you say no.
It's not that. I just thought that she's probably making an excuse for me to come back again. All right then. See you. Good night.
Hey.
Huh?
Thank you for today.
Yup. It's true that I wasn't looking for something in return for what I was doing, but being thanked did feel good. After that day. I'm here!
What? You're here again?
Yeah. I'm coming in, okay?
Whatever. How long until it's ready?
Just wait patiently on the sofa.
If I do that, then it'll seem like I'm not helping.
But you're not actually doing anything. It became a routine for me to drop Kuragaya her assignments and come to her house and do her chores.
You're late.
What?
You're 10 minutes later than you usually are. What were you doing?
What do you mean? I was just leaving school.
Do you not care if I die of starvation?
What? And soon?
Hey, can I help with anything?
Nope. I'm okay.
I know how to use the vacuum too.
I let you clean with the rags last time, but you ended up spilling water everywhere. I used to come over once a week, but I found myself coming over almost every day. One day, Kuragaya,
Huh?
shouldn't you come back to school soon?
I'm not going.
I tried to convince her again, but I guess she still won't agree.
I don't see the point in going to school. There's no place for me to fit in anyways.
Why would you say that?
It's the truth. Nobody likes me, and I don't have any friends that I can trust. I don't care about the lectures either.
It was true that she didn't have any people she could call a true friend. But it wasn't true that everyone disliked her. At the very least, I was here.
Even you, right?
What?
You're just someone that sits next to me. It's not like we're close friends.
Yeah, but I'm trying to help you, aren't I?
You're probably doing all this expecting that I'll do something in return.
What?
It's true, right? There's nothing in it for you to help me out. The only reason I can think of is that you're using this situation as a convenient way to get into a girl's house.
Ugh.
What? Why are you so quiet? If you're going to make excuses, you should already...
I'm leaving.
What?
It's already 7 p.m., so I should be heading home. Bye.
Hey.
See you.
Huh. Was he upset that I saw through his plan? Ugh. Stupid. Why did I say that?
The next day.
5:30 p.m. He'd usually be here by now. He's probably fed up with me too. Of course he would. I said something horrible to him. Oh, what am I? Stupid? I was so annoyed with him in the beginning. My life just returned to how it usually was before.
Hey,
Huh?
why were you making that face? Did something happen?
No, but you...
Anyways, I'm going to cook, so just sit back and wait.
But... Why?
Huh?
Why did you come?
What do you mean, why? Isn't this already our routine?
But I said a horrible thing to you yesterday. Besides, there isn't anything in it for you to come here.
There is.
Huh?
I'm comfortable here. I told you to come back to school, right? You know, I like making small talk with you. I like looking at your side profile too. I liked how I was able to sit next to you.
Stop joking around with me.
What? I'm serious.
Stop lying! I'm rude, selfish, and introverted. Who in their right mind would need me in their life?
Come on. You should stop bringing yourself down like that. Kuragaya?
There isn't anyone that needs me in their life.
Story begins 4 months ago, before Kuragaya became socially withdrawn. She had always been shy and didn't like interacting with people, but there was one person that she truly trusted. That was Hitomi Kitagaya, her friend since elementary school. They were best friends, and despite being in different classes in high school, they joined the same clubs and spent a lot of time together. It was in that school club that the incident happened. Hey, Kurumi-chan, will you be my girlfriend?
No, thank you. I'm not interested in a relationship.
Come on, I'm even asking you nicely. You can just treat it like a trial relationship. Please? This was Yuta Ikigami. He was one of the seniors in their club, and the MVP as well. He was very popular with the female population. He wasn't turned off by Kuragaya's unfriendliness, probably because he was used to talking to all types of girls. And so, he made his move on her confidently. Kuragaya was uninterested and declined his proposals every single time, but...
Okay.
After a month of making his move, she finally accepted. She was annoyed with him constantly bothering her, and also thought it wouldn't be a big deal to treat it as a trial relationship, just like he had said. Besides, she had never been in a relationship and didn't even have male friends. Apparently, she thought it would be a good experience to have now that she was a high school student. However, why can't I? We're dating, aren't we?
No, I'm not in the mood to do things like that.
You're such a pain in the ass! Immediately after they started dating, he wanted to get into a physical relationship with her, a request to which she denied. I'm over it. Bye.
Okay, goodbye. That's all boys want in the first place. He probably only wanted me for my body.
Although she didn't expect much from boys in the first place, her trial relationship ended with her developing even more trust issues. It would have been fine if it ended like that.
Huh? You heard what I said. I'm dating Yuta senpai now. Hitomi, I'm going to warn you as your best friend. I think you should stay away from that guy. Some best friend you are. What? You know that I've always liked Yuta senpai. That's why I thought it was annoying that you flaunted getting hit on by him. But that's not my fault. I also don't like the way you're telling me that I should stay away from him. What? Do you think you're better than me or something? Hitomi.
That wasn't all that happened. After being thrown away by a guy for his selfish reasons and being left by her closest friend, she didn't feel like she belonged anywhere in school.
I'm sorry about what I said yesterday. I thought you had the same intentions as that guy. No. The truth is, it was easier to think that you had the same intentions. It's scary to trust someone, only for them to betray me.
It's okay. It didn't bother me that much. Also, you were right, that I was expecting something.
What?
Just a little bit, okay? Nothing dirty or physical, just innocently, like...
So, you're just like all the other guys, aren't you?
It's not my fault, because I...
Well, if it's you, I'll think about it.
What?
What? You're so easy to please, aren't you, Tatsuya?
But... It was just so sudden.
What?
You called me Tatsuya just now.
It's fine, right? Besides, it's weird to keep saying, hey, you. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop staring so much.
The day after.
Tatsuya,
Yeah?
I'm hungry.
I'm cooking right now.
I know, hurry.
Kurumi, I'd be able to finish this faster if you weren't stuck to me.
Are you stupid? There are things that a person can and can't do.
The level of things you can't do seems very low. Kuragaya, aka Kurumi, started to open up to me a lot more. In other words, she became clingy. Apparently,
I've never liked anyone before, so all my feelings are pouring out now.
is her excuse. I'll also add that when I asked her, wait, did you just say you like me? She quickly replied by saying,
I never said that. Tomorrow's Monday, right?
yeah, but it doesn't make a difference whether it's a weekday for you, right?
I'm gonna go to school.
What?
What? You wanted me to, right?
Yeah, but...
I'll be okay. Besides, I feel like I have a place to belong now.
If you're clingy like this in school, you know, people will stare.
What are you saying? You want me to be socially withdrawn again?
But when did I say that?
Being with you is the one place where I feel like I belong. Telling me to get away from that place. You're telling me to do such a terrible thing.
Still, you don't need to.
Hey, Kurumi? What, you're able to come back to school now? I see. You were so stuck up to warn me before, but you've decided to find a new boyfriend anyway? Especially one that's so plain looking. Who are you? What? Sorry, but I'm not interested in remembering the name of garbage I can just find on the street. Bye. Hey, you! There was one point in my life when I thought that a piece of garbage was treasure, though.
Hey,
What?
are you okay with leaving things like that?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
If you're going to say that, you should at least say it without looking so sad, you know?
Then, you should put in work to replace my sadness with joy. That's your job, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Seriously. She's seriously not honest with her feelings at all. But that's probably the reason why I feel like I want to continue to be by her side from now on.
Thank you very much. My name is Jun Kamiya, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I played a match of table tennis with Yashiki, the captain of our team, and I lost 11-0. Wait a minute, Kamiya. Are you even trying? I am. With the way you play, it doesn't seem like that. I'm doing my very best. That's your best? It can't be helped if you don't have the skills, but you should at least try to be a little more aggressive with your attacks. Why do you give up when you think you can't reach the ball? If the ball hits your racket, there's a possibility that you could be lucky and score a point. I have slow reflexes. You seem to be tracking the ball with your eyes just fine. By the time I see the ball, it's already too late. That's what I'm saying. Even if you think it's too late, try to at least swing the racket. If you don't have the motivation to move, you're never going to get better. Even if the ball does hit the racket, there's a low possibility that I'd actually score a point. That might be true at first, but if you keep doing the movement, it could help you develop quicker reactions. Isn't that why you're practicing? I understand. I'll try harder next time. I was used to getting in trouble with the captain. In table tennis, the ball comes flying at you at incredible speed. So even if you swing randomly, the chance that the ball will actually hit the other player's court is slim. I was just trying not to waste my energy, but apparently, my captain didn't like that. The captain is so generous. He shouldn't be wasting his time on someone like that. Honestly, he's just a waste of space. He should quit the team if he doesn't even want to try. My teammates didn't like me much. The thought that I was being lazy during our practices. It's true that I'm going easy during practices. I didn't feel any competitiveness or have a desire to get better. I was just content with being a part of the table tennis club. Even then, the captain wanted me to improve my skills and tried his best to coach me. I started to agree with my teammates and thought that the captain should just leave me alone.
Katori, stop fooling around! When are you going to be able to do a proper smash? I'm sorry!
Next to me, I heard the loud lectures as usual. Kurumi Tamaru was captain of the girls' table tennis team, and very strict. She was coaching one of the first years, Kotori Tsumujikaze. Tsumujikaze-san didn't have very good hand-eye coordination, so she was getting in trouble every day.
Come on! I'm busy too and can't spend all day with you. If you're not gonna try, go home already. Of course, but I am trying my hardest. You're all words and no action. We're done here, so go to the side and practice your movements. Yes, ma'am.
Tsumujikaze-san withdrew to the corner to quietly practice her swings. Kurumi-senpai went to coach one of the other girls. Kurumi-senpai is scary as usual. You're lucky that our captain's nice, Kamiya. If you were a girl, you wouldn't have it this easy. The boys and girls table tennis teams practiced in the same gym, but we had captains that coached us differently. Captain Yashiki was the type of coach that wanted to watch his athletes show slow improvement, but Kurumi-senpai wanted to see quick results. That was why she was not easy on those whose performance didn't get better immediately. Kurumi-senpai herself was also very skilled at table tennis. I wouldn't mind if I was getting yelled at every day. No matter what anyone said to me, I was easygoing and didn't let their words get to me. Today, the girls and boys teams practiced together. We were given 1 day a week where we had to practice together. Our tournament is coming up soon, so we should start practicing mixed doubles. We went ahead and made the doubles teams based on your skills, so we want you to try practicing with your teammate. We were paired up with girls for the mixed doubles matches. Our captain was paired up with Kurumi-senpai, while I was paired with Tsumuji Kaze-san.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kamiya-kun. I'm glad to be paired with you. I'll do my best not to be a burden.
Same goes for me. And don't stress out too much. Let's just do what we can. Tsumuji Kaze-san thinks she's the worst player on her team. My performance wasn't any better than hers, but she seemed to think otherwise. Kamiya, your mistakes are going to affect Tsumuji Kaze in the doubles. Tsumuji Kaze's skills aren't that good, but she works harder than anyone here. You need to look up to Tsumuji Kaze-san and practice hard.
It's a waste of energy to expect anything from them. It's not like they're going to produce any results. They're a team of 2 losers.
Kurumi, that's a bit harsh.
I'm just telling the truth. Life would be so much easier if they quit. But I'm going to do my best. Doing your best isn't enough. You just don't have talent. No matter how much I teach you, you never get better. If I'm being completely honest, all you're doing is getting in the way of the team. I've had enough of you bringing down the morale of the team. But...
Tsumuji Kaze-san was upset with how harsh her captain's words were. That's enough, Kurumi!
She won't understand if I don't tell her straight up. Even you. Aren't you tired of having to pick up the slack of your lazy teammate?
Kurumi-senpai answered back while looking at me. It's a captain's job to help the younger athletes get better. I don't find it bothersome.
You're being too easy on him. If you keep coaching like that, Kamiya isn't going to get better.
I don't think an athlete gets better just because their coach is strict.
Well, Corey is a good example of that, so I won't deny what you said. The point is that you're too easy on your team.
Are you saying that you'd be able to help Kamiya improve?
No thanks. He doesn't have talent nor puts in any work. It'd be a waste of my time to coach him. He's even worse than Katori. I don't want to see your faces anymore. It'd be great if you guys could just quit altogether. Please don't say that. I'm going to continue doing my best. If your results don't show for it, doesn't matter if you work hard. Or, are you saying that you'd be able to win in the next competition if you continue to work hard? Then let's make a deal. If you're not able to get through the first elimination round in the next tournament, you'll quit the team. If you do win, I'll acknowledge your hard work and continue to coach you as usual.
Hey, come on, isn't that being a little too harsh?
Don't meddle. This is the girls' team problem. I'm not going to tell you what to do, Kamiya. But Katori is my teammate. We don't need any athlete on our team that's going to hold us back.
I don't agree with your results mean everything type of mindset.
I don't agree with your easygoing coaching either.
How dare you! Our coaches were getting into an argument. There were many times that these two bumped heads because they didn't agree with each other. Their skills at table tennis were practically the same, but they weren't very friendly with each other.
I got it! Please don't fight! If I can't win at least once in the next tournament, I'll leave the team! I'm glad you understand. You better keep your promise.
Tsumuji Kaze, is that really okay with you?
Yes. The fact that I'm holding her back is the truth. If I'm not much of a bother, I'll leave.
Can you guys not decide things without me? I'm going to play in the next tournament with you, Tsumuji Kaze-san. I didn't want to put myself through any trouble, but I couldn't help but interfere. Since our next competition was going to be in doubles, it meant that I was going to have some responsibility too. If she wanted to leave the team, good for her. But I didn't want her to blame me if we lost.
What? Are you planning to go against me despite being a bother yourself?
I just thought that the deal was unfair. We don't even know who we're going up against in the competition. If we had to go up against players of one of our top teams, it wouldn't be fair.
The result is the same no matter what team you play against.
The tournament is 1 month from now, so before then, let us play against the two of you. If we beat you, you won't have any complaints, right? If we win against you, you won't have any complaints, right?
Are you saying that you can win against the two of us? You can't even play a proper singles match, so I don't know where you're getting that confidence from. There's a possibility you'd be competing against losers from other schools, but if you go against us, you already know what the end result is going to look like.
There's a higher probability of winning if we go against someone we know. It's much better than leaving it to luck.
Are you stupid? To the two of you, going against us is the same thing as going against one of the top teams. I was being nice and gave you guys a situation where there was a possibility you'd win. didn't think you'd throw that chance away.
I don't think there are many schools out there with players on our level. When we're playing in tournaments, it doesn't seem like our school places very high either. The two of you might be strong, but it's easier to play against you because we know your skills already.
Oh, you're the one to talk. It's true that I haven't had very good results in the tournaments, but don't talk so confidently if you can't even win against me. Okay then, we'll play against you before the competition. You're too cocky. Need to put you guys in your place.
Kurumi-senpai smiled in annoyance and left to practice. Kamiya, try not to purposely upset her. I don't want to do anything to force younger athletes to quit, but since it's a challenge, I'm not going to go easy on you. You were so confident earlier, so I'm hoping to see good results. My captain also left to practice.
Kamiya-kun, why did you say we should go against Kurumi-senpai?
Tsumuji Kaze-san, who was watching the event take place from the side, asked me nervously. It's just like I said earlier. We'd lose any chance of winning if we were placed against one of the top schools. Plus, I wanted to catch Kurumi-senpai off guard and make her think twice about her results mean everything mindset.
Do we even have a chance at winning?
Who knows? That's based on how much we practice from now on, isn't it?
So we can't win!
I'm saying that it's based on how much effort we put into practice. I'll practice hard with you so we have a better chance at winning. After practice, I told Tsumuji Kaze-san that I knew the secret to win against Kurumi-senpai and invited her over to my house. She was skeptical at first, but eventually agreed.
Why do you have a table tennis board table in your house? And this?
Surprised when she saw that my garage was used as a small practice area. My dad used to play table tennis in the past, and he would train me here. I haven't been here in a while, but I thought it'd be a good place to help you practice.
Kamiya-kun, who are you?
I'm just a normal person who's a little better at table tennis than the average person. If I actually tried, I could probably win against Captain Yashiki and Kurumi-senpai in singles. But I can't say the same for doubles. We won't be able to win if you don't improve too. There was a rule in doubles that each player had to take turns hitting the ball. There was no point in having one strong player.
Wait, are we starting practices now?
You don't want to?
It's just, aren't you already tired today?
Well, yeah. I guess it's pretty hard to start practicing now after we already went to our regular practice. But we're here already, so let's just try doing one small match.
Okay.
Tsumuji Kaze-san looked uncertain, but picked up the racket anyways. Okay, let's start. I started with a drive serve that focused on speed. She probably wasn't expecting the ball to fly that fast because her reaction was one step behind. The ball hit the racket, but it didn't bounce back to my court. Seems like you're able to track the ball, but if you don't swing properly, you won't be able to get it back to the other court.
Wait a second! I didn't think that I'd get a serve that fast!
I was going a little easy. I'll do the same serve again, so try to get the ball back to me. I sent another quick serve back at her, but since I hit the ball on the opposite side as last time, it went straight past Tsumuji Kaze-san.
You said you were going to do the same serve!
I didn't say I'd aim for the same side. Tsumuji Kaze-san wasn't ready for the ball because she was ready to hit the ball at the front and didn't have her backside covered. It's your turn to serve. Serves went to the other player after 2 tries. Tsumuji Kaze-san served the ball at me looking slightly annoyed. I hit her serve back strongly. I hit the ball directly towards Tsumuji Kaze-san, so the ball hit her body after bouncing off the table once. If you continue to serve like that, the opponent can easily hit a smash back at you.
Hold on a minute. You're too good, Kamiya-kun. So, why?
Are you asking why I usually suck? It's because I go easy during practice.
But why?
Because I never intended to play table tennis seriously. I joined the club because my dad forced me to. He was super persistent about it. So I'm in the team just to please him.
I don't understand.
My dad wanted me to become a professional table tennis player. He coached me strictly, and I was serious about the sport before too. But in middle school, I lost the first singles match at the national tournament. My dad didn't acknowledge the hard work I put in and was super angry with me. That's when I realized that the whole thing was stupid and stopped playing the sport seriously.
Oh, it's amazing that you were even able to make it to nationals. Can't believe he was still mad at you for losing.
My dad only looks at the end results. He didn't like the fact that I lost in the first round. The same thing happened for 3 years, so he was even more upset. There were even people that said I was weak compared to the national level behind my back.
I still think getting to that level is a big accomplishment.
My dad didn't understand that, so we'd get into a lot of fights. I had offers from high schools with powerful table tennis teams, but I declined them all because I didn't want to play seriously anymore. Still, my dad was persistent about me continuing the sport, so I joined our school's team to pretend like I was still playing.
I didn't know your past was like that. Why did you decide to play seriously again?
There was the fact that I was irritated because Kurumi-senpai reminded me of my dad. But Tsumuji Kaze-san, you don't actually want to quit the team, right? I thought it was unfair that Kurumi-senpai is forcing you to quit the team if you lose.
I love table tennis. This is the first time I've ever really loved a sport. So I want to try playing a serious match. That's why I want to be better. I don't want to quit yet.
You seem like you have high expectations. I can't guarantee that we'll win, but if you agree to practice here with me starting tomorrow, I promise I'll coach you so that you'll stand a chance against Kurumi-senpai. What do you say?
Okay, let's do it.
It seemed like she was satisfied with my skills. And the day after, Tsumuji Kaze-san and I began training. 1 month later, and the day before our tournament, we faced Kurumi-senpai for a doubles match.
What were you doing skipping practices for a month? I assumed that you already quit. I was practicing with Kamiya-kun. Kurumi-senpai, please challenge me in a doubles match. It's a waste of time to play against you. 2 losers practicing together isn't going to help anyone get better.
You promised you'd challenge us to a doubles match, didn't you? Please, keep your promise.
I'm not obligated to keep a promise with athletes who skip practice.
Hold on, Kurumi. Who knows? They might have practiced super hard. A promise is a promise. Let's play against them.
What are you saying? What kind of convenient excuse is that?
If you're going to ditch the match, I'm going to play against them, even if I have to find someone else to play with.
You're so annoying. Okay then. I'll guide you so that we can win.
Kurumi-senpai reluctantly agreed to the match. My captain was looking at me very expectantly. Kamiya, you're going to show us your improvement, right? You better not let me down. Yes, I'll show you. The match began. We decided to play the match up to 11 points. Tsumuji Kaze-san was the server with Kurumi-senpai on the receiving end.
I'm ready.
Tsumuji Kaze-san threw the ball into the air and performed the speed serve that I taught her.
What?
Kurumi-senpai's reaction was a second too slow because of the unexpected serve. Her racket was able to reach the ball, but it bounced off without hitting the table.
Your serve is looking good. But a fast serve isn't going to fool your opponent the entire game.
Kurumi-senpai seemed to notice quickly. That serve was just a regular speed serve, the type that I used when playing for fun. It was an easy serve to hit if you got a hang of the timing.
I know that. I'm just getting started.
For the next serve, Tsumuji Kaze-san hit a chop serve in a downward rotation. Kurumi-senpai tried to hit back with another chop, but because of the rotation in the serve, the ball moved in a downwards motion and hit the net.
That was good. It seems that your serves have improved. But, can you say the same about your receiving?
Kurumi-senpai still looked confident. We were 2-0. The serving team changed, and Kurumi-senpai was the server, while I was the receiver. I hit Kurumi-senpai's serve with a drive. The ball moved in an upward motion, directly hitting Kurumi-senpai's body. Your opponent is easily going to counter the ball with a serve like that. Kurumi, play seriously! They aren't the same players they were a month ago.
I got it. I'll be on guard from now on. Let's do this.
I hit Kurumi-senpai's serve with another powerful ball, but Captain Yashiki was able to counter the ball. Tsumuji Kaze-san wasn't able to hit his ball back to the other court.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry. We were at 3-1. I was next to serve. The receiver was Captain Yashiki, and he countered my chop serve with another chop. Tsumuji Kaze-san was able to hit the ball back this time. Then I countered Kurumi-senpai's ball back with a smash. Yashiki-senpai couldn't get the ball back to us, and we were now at a score of 4-1.
Sorry. That was my fault.
It's strange to hear you apologize, but don't worry about it each time. It happens, right? In doubles matches, your partner has to pick up the balls that you hit back. If you aren't able to counter properly, your partner could be in trouble. We got another point the same way, and we were now at 5-1. Captain Yashiki was serving next, with Tsumuji Kaze-san on the receiving end. Tsumuji Kaze-san missed Captain Yashiki's ball by a little bit, letting it float and give our opponents a chance.
The ball is mine!
Kurumi-senpai was quick to return the ball with a smash. Still, I was already prepared and took a step back. I countered the ball with just as much power.
How did that not score on you guys?
Kurumi-senpai seemed frustrated. If the opponent is an experienced player, it's normal that you can't score on them with one hit. It was my fault that I couldn't get to his ball in time. Captain Yashiki was acknowledging that I was an experienced player. After Kurumi-senpai hit the smash, Captain Yashiki knew that I would counter the ball and took a step back in preparation. It seemed like he was frustrated that he couldn't get the ball, even if he was prepared for it. But when the score was 6-1, Captain Yashiki countered the ball after I powerfully hit it towards him. Tsumuji Kaze-san couldn't get to his ball, and we were now at 6-2. After going through one rotation, it was Tsumuji Kaze-san's turn to serve again. I hit back Kurumi-senpai's receiving ball, but Captain Yashiki was prepared. When receiving Captain Yashiki's ball, Tsumuji Kaze-san wasn't able to counter it. The same pattern continued, and they had caught up to us at a score of 10-9.
Katori, seems like you're the flaw in your team. Kamiya is scoring all the points while you're the one getting scored on. Yes, I know that. I'm definitely going to hit back the next ball.
I coached Tsumuji Kaze-san by focusing on cuts and serves. That was all we could do in 1 month. I already expected our game would be like this, because I intended to be scoring all the points. The fact that we were getting scored on was also my fault for hitting back a ball that scored a point. It wasn't just Tsumuji Kaze-san's responsibility. Don't worry too much. Either way, we're at the final point. I'll be sure to score this time.
I won't let you counter this one easily.
Kurumi-senpai sent me a cunning chop serve. She probably thought that it would be hard to hit back with a powerful ball. But I forcefully did so anyways. Because of that, the ball didn't land how I wanted it to, and Captain Yashiki was able to counter it with a smash. Tsumuji Kaze-san tried to match Captain Yashiki's serve by swinging her racket. I thought that it wasn't going to make it at first, but her racket luckily hit the ball and went back into the other court.
What?
Kurumi-senpai probably thought that the ball wouldn't come back, because she had let her guard down and couldn't get to it in time. That was the moment that we won the match, with a score of 11-9.
Great game! Thank you so much!
After the match, Tsumuji Kaze-san and I greeted the other team. Kurumi-senpai seemed to be in shock. We lost. I didn't think you'd counter that ball.
It was a coincidence. The ball hit my racket when I swung. I thought I would give it a try instead of giving up.
Even the most talented athletes need some type of luck. If you swing without giving up, there's still a chance that you can score. It was your determination to chase the ball that helped you win. Don't forget that.
Yes! Thank you so much!
Kamiya? You were hiding your talent after all. You were the unlucky MVP at Yuki Middle School, right? I've heard of your name, but I was starting to be convinced that you were someone else. You knew about me? You were a popular topic back in the day. There was a rumor that any athlete that went against Kamiya in the national tournament would win. That's why Kamiya was called the unlucky MVP.
So the reason why Kamiya could never won in the national tournament was because...
It might have been because I was extremely unlucky, but there's also the fact that I probably never had the talent to win in the first place. Either way, I would have lost somewhere along the line. I'm not trying to make excuses for that. Anyways, you guys won today. Kurumi, you're going to disregard what you said about Tsumuji Kaze quitting the team, right?
A promise is a promise. But Katori, winning that match doesn't mean you're a professional player now. Don't get too cocky. I'm gonna train you harder from now on. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to do my best.
Kamiya, I'm hoping you'll play seriously from now on too. That was the only day I intended to play seriously, so... Do you really think I'm going to let you do that? Then I'm leaving practice early today. Wait, you're aware that our tournament is tomorrow, right?
Kamiya couldn't wait. Katori, you too. Hold on.
I ran out of the gym. Now that I was able to prevent Tsumuji Kaze-san from being forced to quit the team, I thought that my role was over. Still, Tsumuji Kaze-san chased after me and convinced me otherwise. It seemed like Tsumuji Kaze-san was going to change my table tennis life from now on. Good morning, Kawasumi-san!
Good morning.
Yuka Kawasumi looked at the boy and coldly replied back a second later. Same attitude as always. My name is Kaito Miyamura, and I was friends with Yuka since we were young. I was hopelessly at the scene unfolding in front of me. Yuka was so beautiful that she was called the Madonna of our school, but she was also known for being extremely unfriendly. Still, she was very popular with the boys. Man, I really like Kawasumi-san's mysterious and cold attitude. Yeah, right? I get chills when she gives me the "don't talk to me" kind of glare. It seems that being unfriendly was actually making the male population want to get her attention even more. Despite her being plain rude, the boys thought that she was mysterious.
Kawasumi-san, could I have lunch with you? Sure.
I want to eat lunch with you guys too.
Yuka was also surrounded by many females who didn't care about her look of annoyance. She was extremely popular with the girls, too.
Kawasumi-san, your lunch looks delicious. Did you make it yourself?
Yeah, I did.
I want to have a bite.
I'm not giving you any.
Aw, you could at least give me one bite.
Could you eat somewhere else?
Don't be mean. Even I want to have a bite of your lunch. Okay, I won't bother you. It'd be nice to try your food just once, though.
Yuka didn't bother to join in on the conversations of the girls around her. She would simply respond with a couple sentences when someone asked her a question. Yuka should take advantage of being popular and join in on the conversation. Despite being surrounded by a group of girls, Yuka was obviously the odd one out. It seemed like it made no difference whether she was there or not. Kawasumi-san, you want to hang out after school?
No thanks.
When Yuka was asked out on a date, she declined in annoyance. Come on, just once, my treat.
I don't have time.
Yuka came over to my desk after saying that.
Let's go home.
Yeah. I stood up after she ordered me to. Miyamura again? Just because they're childhood friends doesn't mean she needs to take care of an introvert like that. I could hear the boys' complaints behind me. Everyone in our class knew that Yuka and I had been friends for a long time. We walked a while in silence, and after coming to an area where there were no students in sight, Yuka grabbed onto my hand.
I can finally hold your hand. I swear, everyone in school is so annoying.
Don't say that about your classmates. Her cold expression disappeared, and she walked by my side comfortably.
Because I only need you, Kaito, but everyone keeps talking to me. I don't understand why everyone doesn't understand that I'm annoyed. I'm obviously being rude to them.
I don't think being rude is working. Yuka had created a cold personality because she wanted to be left alone. The fact that she didn't completely ignore people was because she actually had a kind heart.
Maybe I should be straight up and tell people not to talk to me. But I feel like that's really mean.
Isn't there the option of being friendly to everyone? You are popular after all.
I'm only interested in talking to you. I honestly want to be around you all day in school too.
Let's not. I don't think people will treat me nicely after finding out. Some boys had asked me if Yuka and I were dating because she would only be nice to me. We actually were in a relationship, but since the boys told me that they would fight me if we were, I lied and answered that we were just friends.
There's no way I'd even like anyone other than you, Kaito.
Yuka's been clingy since we were kids. Both of her parents worked and came home late, so she would spend a lot of time at my house to not feel lonely. We had grown up as if we were siblings. I'm happy you feel that way, but I want to live my high school life in peace.
I don't want you to be bullied, but I'm still lonely. We get to go to the same high school, but have to act like we're just friends.
And that's why I let you do whatever you want outside of school.
Does that mean I could spend the night?
Only if there's an emergency.
But you said that you'd let me do whatever I wanted.
Yeah, but not that! Yuka had a lot of love for me. I didn't know what she would do if she spent the night.
Are you done?
Yeah. We finished our homework in my room. Yuka usually came over to my house after school.
So, does that mean I can now?
Sure, come here. Yuka laid down and used me as a pillow when I sat down.
This makes me feel so relaxed.
I'm glad.
Stroke my hair, please.
Okay. She wore a cold mask at school, but she was extremely clingy at home. I answered her demands as I usually did.
Kaito, I want to give you a hug.
Sure. Go ahead. After being satisfied with laying on me, Yuka sat on my lap and held onto me. As usual, I pet her head while she hugged. I'm not sure if it's because I used to pet her head to calm her down when we were young, but she still asks me to do it when we're alone.
I love you, Kaito.
I do too.
I want to be like this at school too. It's hard to stay away from you.
We can't do this in school.
We really can't?
Just when we're home, please.
You're completely fine with staying away from me at school?
I love you, but I don't know if I want to ruin my peaceful life.
Ugh. But I have to resist running into your arms.
We've been having this conversation a lot recently. It seems like Yuka was starting to feel very dissatisfied with our relationship at school.
Good morning, Kawasumi-san.
Good morning.
I saw the usual scene in the classroom, but it seemed like her classmate noticed that something was off.
Dude, doesn't Kawasumi-san seem a bit angry?
I thought that too. Her voice seems more angry than mysterious. Yuka was probably angry because her classmates prevented her from being close to me. The other people who received her angry responses whispered quietly about it. I don't think people will start to hate her for this, but it's also not good that she's being too unfriendly. I knew it was fine for now, but I was worried that people would hate her one day and that she would end up alone. Maybe she was okay with that, but I still wanted her to have a normal high school experience.
Kaito, let's go home.
Okay. No one spoke to Yuka after what happened in the morning. Apparently, everyone had noticed her change in mood and decided to leave her alone that day.
She's talking normally to Miyamura-kun.
I wonder why she was angry today. I could hear the boys' whispers. I guess everyone was wondering about Yuka's change in mood. Yuka, can you do something about your attitude towards everyone today? Everyone could tell you were in a bad mood. I warned her on the way home when there were no more people around.
Because the fact that I can't be close to you hurts me.
Even so, people are going to gossip if you start taking your anger out on them.
I don't care what people think as long as you're by my side.
I'll let you be clingy as much as you want at home.
It's not enough. I want to be with you all day if I could.
All day? You know that's not really possible right now.
Then, can I stay over at least? I'll be satisfied with just that.
Come on, Yuka. I knew I'd be spoiling her, but I felt like she would continue to be in a bad mood at school if I didn't listen to her. If I wanted what was best for her, maybe I should be the one to compromise? Okay, if we get both our parents' permission, then you can stay over.
Really? It's a promise, okay? I love you, Kaito.
Yuka hugged me happily. Our parents had always been close, so I knew they wouldn't have a problem with her staying over.
I'll make dinner today.
After being clingy with me all afternoon, Yuka started to make dinner. My mother came home around that time. Hey, Mom!
Hi, Mom. It's nice to see you.
Oh, hey Yuka-chan. I didn't know you were coming over. Are you making dinner?
Yes, leave it to me.
I bet Yuka-chan would be an amazing wife.
Mom, Yuka wants to stay over tonight. Is that okay?
Of course, I don't mind. Make sure you guys are safe. You're only in high school.
Mom, we're not going to do anything sketchy. As expected, Yuka was given permission to stay over. We ate the dinner that Yuka made all together. When Yuka started cleaning up after dinner, I immediately ran into the bathroom. That was because I knew what Yuka was probably going to do. I'm 100% sure she's going to beg to take a bath together. I was washing up quickly when I heard Yuka call out to me.
Kaito, let me wash your back.
Yuka! How did you clean up so fast?
I wanted to take a bath together.
Just what I thought.
Okay, I'm coming in.
When Yuka came into the bath, she was wearing a swimming suit.
You're okay with taking a bath together if I'm wearing this, right?
Yeah.
Kaito? Why are you wearing a swimsuit too?
Because I knew you'd probably come in.
Does that mean you wanted to take a bath with me too?
No, I just wanted to make sure in case you forced yourself inside.
So, I can help you wash your back, right?
I'm okay. I just finished. I washed off the soap from my body quickly. I'm getting out. Enjoy your bath. When I tried to leave the bathroom, Yuka grabbed onto my hand.
Hold on. Can you wash my hair?
Can't you do it yourself?
I want you to do it, like when we were kids.
You know you're not a kid anymore, right?
I'm okay with being a child right now.
You really are spoiled. I decided to wash Yuka's hair for her.
I like getting my hair washed by you.
I'm glad.
Kaito, does this make you nervous?
No. Not really.
I'm an adult now. Doesn't it make you nervous?
I mean...
You probably don't feel anything because I'm wearing this. You know you need to wash inside your bathing suit too.
I sprayed Yuka's face with water when she tried to take off her swimming suit.
Oops!
I'm done washing your hair.
Oh, you're so mean. I can't believe you sprayed water on me without any warning.
I was preventing any funny business.
I just wanted to show you how I'm an adult now.
You don't need to do that. I'm done, so I'm getting out now.
What? Wait!
Yuka called me back, but I ignored her and got out of the bathroom.
Kaito, let me sleep by your side.
Even if I say no, you're still going to crawl into my bed in the middle of the night, right?
Yep.
You admitted it so quickly.
There's no point in spending the night if I can't sleep next to you.
I guess it's fine. I already knew this was going to happen.
Kaito, you're so nice today.
Aren't I always?
Even more than usual.
Yuka crawled into my bed and hugged me.
I'm so happy I get to sleep next to you.
Yuka, you know how I let you do whatever you want if it's at home. So I'm hoping you'll fix your attitude at school.
My attitude?
I'm talking about being friendly with your classmates. Being shunned isn't going to be fun.
But I'm fine as long as you're with me.
We're in the same class this year. But what if our classes are separated next year? I'm used to being alone, but you're used to being surrounded by people. It's going to feel lonely if people suddenly stop talking to you.
If I'm friends with other people, then that's lost time that I could spend with you.
We can spend time together at home. Either way, you can't be with me in school, so I think it'll be a good thing to be friends with your classmates. Not many people voluntarily talk to an introvert like me. I also didn't have the nerve to go up and speak to people myself. Yuka, on the other hand, was surrounded by people without really doing anything. I wanted her to cherish that.
I don't want to be friends with people who are planning to hurt you. If they actually end up bullying you, I'll never be able to forgive them.
I don't want to cause trouble, you know?
Well, I think you're more important than any friend I could have. I want to spend more time with you in school. It hurts not being able to do that.
Yuka's number one wish was to be with me in public. I held back for my own protection, but I thought it was time to stop being selfish and make a decision. Okay, starting tomorrow, you can do as you please.
Wait, does that mean we could be a couple in school too?
Let's keep it toned down, though. I'll be a little embarrassed with the PDA.
Okay, I'll resist it if I'm able to be around you in school.
I knew that people would be jealous, but even if I end up getting bullied, I thought it was better than Yuka being in a bad mood all the time. Besides, the bullies would target me and not her. The next day, Yuka and I went to school like usual. The moment we walked in, one of our classmates greeted her. "Good morning, Kawasumi-san!" I'm not sure if it's because of what happened yesterday, but he seemed a bit hesitant. Yuka responded as she usually did.
Good morning.
"Did anything good happen today, Kawasumi-san? You seem to be in a better mood."
Yeah, something good did.
"Really? Tell us the news!" After seeing that Yuka was in a great mood today, more classmates gathered around us.
Well?
Yuka stood up suddenly and walked over to my desk.
I'm really happy about how Kaito said I could be around him in school too.
What? Hold on. Are you guys... We're in a relationship, but we were hiding it until now. I held Yuka's hand and told the truth with confidence. What?! Many people showed obvious surprise to my statement.
So you were dating Miyamura-kun.
Miyamura, you traitor! We won't forgive you, dude! The classroom was filled with many people's reactions. When I saw the jealousy in the eyes of the male population, I knew that I wouldn't be able to live a peaceful high school life anymore. But Yuka crossed her arms and snapped at them.
Kaito's mine, so if any of you hurt him, I won't ever forgive you.
Her cold words resonated with the boys strongly. It seems her usual cold attitude helped make her threat seem more real. Of course! We'd never actually hurt someone that means a lot to you, Kawasumi-san! The boys walked away while awkwardly laughing.
It's okay, Kaito. I'll always protect you.
Yuka whispered into my ear quietly. Yuka, you did all of that for me? I didn't think she would end up being the one to protect me. Even after that, Yuka continued putting on a cold, mysterious personality. She was able to play this role by not being clingy with me at school. For that reason, her popularity still remained the same. I guess I was worried for nothing. I'm not sure how people will react after finding out just how clingy and spoiled she is. But since she was resisting any PDA at school, we seemed to be considered a normal couple at school. I saw how happy Yuka was, and thought that I wanted to continue doing what I can to make her feel that way.
Good morning, Suzuka.
Don't talk to me.
What? I can't even say good morning?
Shut up. Get off my back.
I'm Tatsuki, a junior in high school. My sister, Suzuka, is in middle school, and she's giving me a headache. We used to be so close, but she hates me now and won't come near me. I have no idea how or why it's happening.
Tusky, you're in my way.
Oh, sorry, I'll be right out. Suzuka came in as I was using the washroom. I try to control the time I use in there so I don't have to bump into her, but for some reason, we end up needing to use the washroom at the same time every day. She stands behind me and complains until I move.
You're still here? Why haven't you left for school yet?
I was just about to leave. I still had a little time before I had to leave, but couldn't handle the pressure she was giving me.
Suzuka, that's no way to talk to your brother. What has he ever done to you?
I just don't want to see his face. Ever.
Don't say that, please. You're so mean to him these days.
It's okay, Mom. I really don't mind.
But Tatsuki...
See? He doesn't care. It's fine.
Suzuka, you are being such a...
Mom, it's really okay. I'm leaving now. I decided to leave, scared of what might happen if I stayed. I really appreciate Mom trying to stand up for me, but I feel bad that they're fighting about me. Suzuka's hatred towards me has been growing day by day, but she's been coming down hard, especially these past few days. I can deal with that, but I just don't want it to affect the whole family. Suzuka! Dinner's ready!
Don't. Come in my room.
Suzuka took out her earphones and turned around to glare at me. I'm sorry. I tried calling you a few times, but you didn't answer.
I don't want you calling my name, okay?
She snapped at me as she stormed out the door. Is there really nothing I can do? Even though I knew she hated me, I was trying to communicate with her to fix things. I was especially careful not to anger her. However, I was feeling a little hopeless. Nothing seemed to work.
Suzuka, why are you angry?
I'm not.
Suzuka looked cranky as she sat down at the table.
The food tastes bad when Tatsuki is around.
Suzuka, how dare you say that?
Hey, Mom, relax. Let's just let it go.
No, this has gone too far. Suzuka, there are things that should never come out of your mouth. You guys are siblings. Why can't you even try to get along?
I don't want any siblings, and I definitely don't want a brother.
Suzuka, you better.
Hey, do you really hate me so much? I butted in, scared that the argument between Suzuka and my mom was about to get heated up. She looked at me with a disgusted face.
Seriously? Stating the obvious, are we now, huh?
Okay, well, I apologize for irritating you so much. After I graduate high school, I'll leave the house, I promise. Just another year and I'll be gone.
Huh?
She looked surprised. She stopped eating and looked at me in bewilderment.
What are you saying, Tatsuki?
I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm thinking of getting a place for myself after I graduate.
If that's what you want to do, you have my support. But what about after that? Do you want to go to college? Are you going to work? You gotta have a plan.
Well, I don't have the specifics decided, but I'm planning to work. I don't want to burden you with financial issues. I'll find a job.
You don't have to rush into any decisions, okay? You should really think about your future. Why don't you reconsider going to college? We can help you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'll talk to Dad about it when he gets back from his business trip.
The thought of not having to see your face every single day. At least I have something to look forward to now.
You need to stop talking like that.
I'm finished here.
Suzuka hadn't touched most of her dinner, but she abruptly left the dining room.
Tatsuki, if you're planning on moving out because of the way Suzuka is acting, you don't have to feel responsible for it. This is your future you're talking about. You really need to think this through.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm already thankful that you raised me with so much love, even though I'm not your real son.
Don't say that. So what if we're not related by blood? You are still our son, sweetie.
Thanks a lot, Mom. I'm truly thankful for both you and Dad.
Huh. Hey, Mom, can I ask you something?
What, Suzuka?
Tatsuki isn't your real son? We're not real siblings? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm asking this, but I can't forget what Tatsuki said earlier. I need to clear things out.
Why would you ask that? Tatsuki is my son, just like you are my daughter.
I, overheard what you guys were talking about earlier. What did he mean when he said he wasn't truly your son? My mother seemed to be at a loss for words, but she slowly started to explain.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you the truth. We were really trying to conceive for a long time, and we thought we wouldn't be able to get pregnant. Your father and we adopted Tatsuki when he was 3. After that, I miraculously got pregnant with you, but that didn't change anything with Tatsuki. I think he always felt under pressure though. He's never selfish, and he never gets angry with you, right?
Uh-huh.
That's because he was always trying to put you first. He won't admit it, but his decision to move out is probably because of how things are between you two. It's all for you. That's why I don't want you to be so mean to him. He may not be connected by blood, but he is very much an important part of this family.
It's just as I had thought. Tatsuki and I are not real siblings. It was never necessary to hold in all my feelings. Thank you for telling me the truth. I'm going to try my best to make Tatsuki feel loved from now on.
I'm so glad I was able to get through to you, honey.
I have to apologize to Tatsuki for how I've been acting, and I have to tell him how I'm feeling.
Dreams I want to pursue. I have no idea. I had decided I would work after graduating high school, but I hadn't even started to plan anything out. I want to get a job that pays well, so I can pay back my parents for all they've done for me. I just can't figure out the next part. Maybe I'll get some advice from the school counselor. I realized I could get some help at school, so I stopped thinking and decided to go to sleep. As I was lying in my bed, Suzuka suddenly barged into my room. Suzuka? What happened? You never come into my room. Is something wrong? Her expression looked sad. Nothing like the face I saw earlier at the dinner table.
Tatsuki, I'm so sorry for everything I've said or done. I feel terrible.
Whoa, what's up? Why are you apologizing?
Please, Tatsuki. Please don't leave. Stay here with me.
Aw, Suzuka. Are you feeling a little sad because I told you I was leaving the house? I meant to say it jokingly, but Suzuka suddenly came close and hugged me.
Yes, I don't want you to leave. I want you to be with me forever.
Wait, seriously? Are you okay? What's up with the sudden change in attitude?
I need you to know. I actually love you so much. But I knew I wouldn't be able to marry you, so I was trying to hate you.
That's true. We're siblings. We can't get married.
But you and we're not actually related, right? So we can get married, right?
I was shocked when the words came out of her mouth, but I figured my mother must have told her. I see. I always felt that I needed to talk to you about that, so I don't mind that you found out. But I'm sorry, Suzuka. I've been acting like a big brother when I'm actually not.
Why are you saying sorry?
I feel like I've been deceiving you. I don't deserve to act like your big brother when we're not even related.
That's not true. I have been so lucky to have you by my side all these years.
But didn't you say you never even wanted a brother?
Well, I didn't mean it like that. I want to be with you forever. Like I want to get married to you.
We can't do that, Suzuka.
Why?
There are a lot of men out there. Better for you than I would be. You should think about it thoroughly before deciding your partner.
I want to be with you, Tatsuki. Are you trying to say you don't like me?
Of course I like you. As a sister.
But we're not related.
Still, you are my little sister. I want you to be happy. I want you to find that one person that can make you feel loved for the rest of your life. I'm only a kid they adopted into the family. I don't have the right to do anything.
You are the best brother anybody could ask for. I can't think of anybody better for me than you.
You're giving me too much credit, Suzuka. I'm not the great person you think I am.
Tatsuki.
Suzuka looked heartbroken as she left the room. I can't believe Suzuka was feeling that way. It would have been better if she had continued to hate me. To be honest, I was so excited when she told me she had feelings for me. I would do anything for her happiness. However, there's no way I was good enough for her. She's going to go out and meet a lot of people. I'm positive that she will find the perfect match.
Tatsuki. He really feels indebted about being taken in as an orphan. At first, I thought he was rejecting me because of the way I treated him before. But, seeing his expression, I could tell he doesn't feel worthy because of his situation with the family. I don't care what anybody says. Tatsuki is the one for me. I'm going to bring back his confidence. I'll make sure of that.
Huh? I woke up and I felt something soft against my hands. I turned over and for some reason, Suzuka was sleeping in my bed. Suzuka? What are you doing? I asked, but she didn't answer. She was fast asleep. It's been a while since Suzuka and I slept together in one bed. I don't know what happened, but I think I should let her sleep. She doesn't need to get up yet. No need to force her. I slowly creeped out of bed, but my movements woke her up. I'm sorry I woke you up. Morning, Suzuka.
Morning, Tatsuki.
She was half asleep, but I felt satisfied since I couldn't remember the last time she had said good morning to me. Suzuka? Why are you in my bed?
I wanted to sleep next to you.
You really have changed. It's like you're a completely different person.
I love you, Tatsuki. I'm not going to hold it in anymore.
She rolled over and hugged me. I was feeling nostalgic. She used to do this all the time. If you want me to hold you, I will. But we gotta stop sleeping in the same bed.
Why?
You're in middle school. We can't be doing that anymore.
Well, if we were lovers, we would be sleeping in the same bed every night, right?
We're siblings, not lovers.
We're not related, though.
Still, I am your brother, and I will stay that way. As a brother, it is my job to put you on the right path.
Why are you so hung up on the siblings thing? We're not blood related.
It's because you mean a lot to me, Suzuka. I'm planning to make sure you find your happiness.
My happiness is to be with you, Tatsuki, forever. There's nothing that can make me happier.
You may think that now, but you'll change your mind when you grow up. There's a billion possibilities out there for you. Please, don't ruin it just to be with me.
My feelings for you won't change. I'm not giving up until you learn to accept these feelings. I'm gonna sit next to you, okay?
At the breakfast table, Suzuka came to sit down next to me. It's been a while since she sat so close. She would always try to sit as far away as possible.
Oh, Suzuka! I'm glad you and Tatsuki made up.
Uh-huh. Tatsuki is going to be my boyfriend.
Aw, you guys are so cute.
No, we're not going out. She's just saying that as a joke.
Well, I couldn't think of a better couple, Tatsuki. You guys were inseparable before, and you sure take good care of her. I am so proud of you, my son.
You're giving me way too much credit. Oh, and we're siblings. There's no way we could be in a relationship.
You guys aren't related. What's the problem?
See? Mom thinks so too. It'll be fine.
I had never expected such words to come out of my mother's mouth. But I'm not this great person they make me out to be. Suzuka never left my side until it was time to go to school.
Tatsuki, let's take a bath together.
Don't be silly. We aren't going in together.
We used to go in together all the time.
We're too old for that.
Do you hate me, Tatsuki?
That's not what this is about. I'm trying to be understanding, but there are just certain lines we shouldn't cross over.
So, you'll try to be understanding?
To a certain limit. Suzuka is still my sister. She means a lot to me. I wanted to keep her as happy as I could. My life drastically changed after that. Suzuka was always by my side, and she would even sneak into my bed during the night. I was able to prevent taking baths together, but I let other things slide. As time passed, I was starting to grow feelings that were difficult to deal with. Is this really okay? Suzuka is still very confident of her feelings towards me. If I keep being nice to her, won't she be unable to separate from me? I didn't want to reject her because I didn't want to hurt her. But maybe I should be a little more strict towards her. She needs to stop drowning in this fantasy. One morning, Suzuka wasn't by my side when I woke up. I thought that maybe she sensed that I was going to talk to her, but it turned out she had a fever. Come to think of it, she did seem a little under the weather yesterday. She had to stay home from school, and was sleeping in her bed all day. Suzuka, how are you feeling?
Thanks, I'm okay now.
She seemed a little better than she did in the morning. I'm sorry, Suzuka. I should have realized you weren't feeling good.
No, the last thing I want is to worry you.
You need to let me know when you're not feeling well, okay?
But I didn't want you to catch my cold as well.
What are you talking about? You're allowed to be selfish at times like this.
Tatsuki, you're so sweet. Can you hold my hand for a bit?
Yeah, sure. I sat down next to the bed and put my hand on the covers. I found her hand and held it softly.
I feel a lot better now that you're by my side. Maybe I'll stay sick forever. That way you could stay next to me.
You're being silly. I'm always near you. Just focus on getting better. Don't think about stupid things.
But Tatsuki, you always tell me to back off when I try to go near you.
Well, yeah, of course I will. But I don't push you away, do I?
I wish once in a while that it would be you that gives me hugs.
You know I can't do that. I stayed by Suzuka's side to take care of her until she got better. It was complicated. I knew I had to push her away. But at the same time, I was feeling the urge to stay close to protect her. Suzuka's fever had gone down. She took a day off school just to be safe, and by nighttime, she was back to her healthy self.
Tatsuki, let's sleep together.
Suzuka had snuck into my bed, and she called to me when it was time to go to sleep. You know I'm going to say no.
Why? You were so nice to me yesterday.
That's because you were sick yesterday.
So, you won't be nice to me unless I'm sick?
No, that's not what I mean. But there are just some things that shouldn't be allowed.
I've been thinking. I want you to know I think you are the best brother in the world. You're always there to protect me. When I was being bullied, you were there to save me. When I was sad, you were always by my side. You took care of me when I had a fever. To me, you are the most amazing brother anyone could have.
I've only been doing what a brother would do for his sister.
Is there no way that you could see me more than a sister?
Well, you are my sister, so there could be nothing more.
But we aren't related by blood. You still can't see me as just a girl?
I really care about you. That's why I want you to find somebody that will take good care of you.
You take good care of me. You are the one that cares about me the most. You are the one I feel most safe with. I want you to realize that you are the one I want. You are the only one for me.
I'm really happy that you said that, but I'm just not... Suzuka suddenly leaned in and kissed me.
I can't force myself to unfeel these feelings. I've been holding them in for so long. If anybody says anything bad about you, I will protect you. The only way you could get rid of me is to say you hate me.
There's no way I would say that.
Then, it's settled.
You're coming on so strong. I have to admit, taking care of Suzuka when she was sick definitely made me feel the need to stay by her side to protect her. I wanted to be with her. In the end, it seemed as though Suzuka had pushed her way through. But as long as she was happy with it, I've decided that there wouldn't be a problem spoiling her for a little bit more.